Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic, my snipers. Today we're talking about the one and only Turbo Coin, ladies and gentlemen. We got a few things to talk about, right? We're also going to be going over, the things we always do go over, but I know a lot of you guys love, just even simple updates just so you have a peace of mind, which is why I create the daily Turbo videos. Now, look, in terms of news, there's not too many things. There is the meme contest that ends soon, right? You could win some money. So, you know, if you're into this or you want a chance of winning money, then I absolutely highly recommend it. The reality is there's probably not too many people, in this. So why not take the chance, take the leap, and potentially win $100, right? The other thing is, ladies and gentlemen, that Groove Exchange, said uh, which meme coin will take the world by storm. The battle is heating up. Who's your pick, right? And then they have the link to their stuff. They have Pepe, Mog, Turbo, a few other meme coins, right? And if we go over here, right, the first thing that I notice is Turbo posts, Turbo replies, right? And that is what we love to see. All I see is Turbo, four turbos in a row. And, there we go. We got some other ones. We got the frog, but I mean, Turbo is on top. And this is why I believe genuinely the bandwagon will come in, because there's already so much support on their posts. Um, Now at a time it's probably the most rough, right? It's like, generally speaking, the last month to 2 months have been the most rough for crypto, for altcoins, for Turbo, right? And yet the community still is together. And yet we are still shown the most on their posts. So if you just have to think logically, right? If that is our worst, imagine at our best. Imagine at our come up when price recovers, when more people join the markets, when there's more liquidity in the markets, when there's more bandwagon hype, when altcoin season is going to be here. Just listen, right? Just listen and think about that because it's something very, very important to take into consideration. This is a metric of how I know a meme coin is doing well and will succeed, right? Obviously, there's multiple factors, but ladies and gentlemen, that is one of the main ones, right? That is one of the main ones. So, you know, just take that into consideration. There's no more news surrounding Turbo, right? But that is okay. We will dive into the basics before we dive into technical analysis. So let me bring this up right here. We can see that we're at 160 million market cap. The volume has gone down a good amount. We are just generally going sideways. There's not too much volatility, which is perfect, right? It is literally perfect. It is the best thing that we could actually be having is consolidation, right? The fact that there isn't that much movement, that much craziness, that much anything, it really, really is genuinely, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you this, one of the best factors, right? One of the best factors. You know what? This is random and I'm going to say it. I just got the craziest deja vu. I remember this, even though I'm doing this live right now. Anyways, but yeah, seriously, we're going to go look at the holders, right? We are pretty much at all time, I believe. Wow. So look at that. All time holders during the roughest period just makes you think. It really makes you think, right? It's not rocket science, people, right? You just have to use data. You just have to use logic. You just have to look at the numbers and even just a little bit of intuition, right? Just a little bit of intuition. So that is covered. The next thing we will be going into is obviously the technical analysis. Now, before I jump into technical analysis, right, I want to talk about Bitcoin for literally just 30 seconds, right? We can see Bitcoin is generally ranging, consolidating. It is going up overall, right? There was a minor dip from pretty much this price point because there was a gap. The gap got filled, liquidity got swept, it went back down. It's normal staircase behavior. But at this current moment, we are looking to see how this bottom over here holds, right? If I could just find my brush, this over here, because at this current moment, we are creating higher and higher lows, ladies and gentlemen. So we're looking at how we're going to bounce off here to hopefully push up. If there would be some kind of liquidity sweep, we would probably most likely take out these two areas, one, two, to have a further sweep, go into this block right over here to then probably have an aggressive push to the upside, right? But overall, generally speaking, the whole point that I'm saying this is because I believe it's just going to be sideways movement generally, right? Okay, like I understand, let's just say 80K to, even 85K, that's a decent amount of movement. Um, but still, the context of it is that it's sideways. So if that's going to be the case, then we can expect, right? We can expect something like Turbo to also potentially go sideways or have a little bit of a retracement, right? We know once we start creating usually support that's kind of like this, right, with a trend line, that we can expect some kind of liquidity sweep, right? We can probably expect, 1, 2, or 3 points swept, something like this even before we go up higher, right? The markets like to sweep liquidity, bait people, break structure, and then go back up to the upside, right? That is just the reality of how the markets operate. You know, it is a nasty thing. You know, game is game, right? Game is game. And unfortunately, that is just how the game is played. Speaking about how the game is played, this is absolutely random. We could see that one of my trades, ladies and gentlemen, at this current moment is up $775. So absolutely love that, right? We just have to go break even. This is actually a mid lesson to do, right? If you are up in profit, just break even because it should not pull down all the way here before it hits take profit, right? And if it does, it most likely means you are wrong, right? You are wrong about the trade. So now the trade is secured, right? Now, once I cash that out, I can buy more turbo. I can buy more turbo. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I promise you that was not even meant to be part of the video. I was just curious where my trade was whilst talking about this precious coin. This coin will bring lots of people, ladies and gentlemen. I am super, super stoked for this coin's future. You know, let me know what you guys think. Truly, truly. I know there's sometimes people that are a little bit more pessimistic. They care about like literally every micro move when it goes down 2-3%. Guys, realize the context of the market. Okay, just try to realize it. I try to explain to you. 98% of you, 99% of you are absolute angels, fantastic, but then you always have that loud minority that's just, oh, sometimes it just feels like they're unsavable, which I don't want you guys to be unsavable. I want you guys to make a lot of damn money, right? That's why I make these videos. That's why I'm trying to help people. And it's why, you know, I will continue to do so. But yeah, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy. Loved making this video. And yeah, if you want to learn how to trade, join the description, join the community. Um, the prices still haven't been updated, so you're getting it cheaper. You are getting it cheaper by $25. And yeah, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.